bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dikes. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze gats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't
man.
want the
Here
fuck
I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the butter lyrics over harmony grit. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the #1 contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is a can of ass whipping. Hey, I be kicking. You, son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real, 94, rugged raw. Kicking on your goddamn doors.
Something like this.
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake your hips.
You don't stop.
The niggas pack the clip.
Keep on. Verse 2. Coming with that OE brew. Met the cow, putting niggas back in ICU. I'm lifted, true. You can bring your whack ass crew. I got connections. I get that ass stuck like glue. No question. I be coming down and shit. Yo, I get rugged as a motherfucking carpet get. And niggas love it. Not in the physical form, but in the mental. I spark and they cells get warm. I'm not a gentle man, I'm a method man. Baby, accept it. Utmost respected.
Assume the position.
Stop, look, and listen. I spit on your grave, then I grab my Charles Dickens.
Welcome
bitch.
to my center. Honey's feeling deep in their placenta. Cold as the pole in the winter. Far from the inventor, well, I got this rap shit sold. And when my Mac loads, I'm guaranteed another video. Ready to die while I act that way. Pop Duke left Mom Duke, the faggot took the back way. So instead of making hoes suck my dick up, I used to do stick up, cause hoes is irritating like the hiccups. Excuse me, flows just grow through me. Like trees to branches, cliffs to avalanches. It's the praying mantis, deep like the mind of Farrakhan. A motherfucking rap phenomenon. Plus,
I got more Glocks and text than you.
I make it hot.
Niggas won't even stand next to you.
Nigga touch me, you better bust me 3 times in the head, or motherfuckers dead. You thought so?
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. And everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake your hips.
You don't stop.
And niggas pack the clip.
Keep on. Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake the hips.
You don't stop.
And niggas pack the clip.
Keep on.
Fuck full of fat.
Bitches for the next guy.
Method style is unalive. It's
Coming
one,
at
my
you
borough
raw,
is thorough.
Shallon, Allen.
Recognize.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I shatter dreams like Jordan, assault and batter your team. Your squadron will be barred from rap like Adam and Eve from the garden. I'm carving my initials on your forehead, so every night before bed you see the BP shot off the board head. Reverse that, I curse at the first whack, nigga with the worst rap, cause he ain't worth jack. Hit him with 1,000 pounds of pressure per slap, make his whole body jerk back. Watch the earth crack, hand him his first back. I'm the first Latin rapper to baffle your skull. Master the flow, niggas be swerving, I'm blacking and cold like Nat King. I be rapping and tongues packing the ones magnums, cannons and Gatling gun. It's Big Pun, the one and only son of Tony Montana. You ain't promised mañana in the rotten Montana. Come on, Bana, we need more rhymes. Feeling marijuana, snake bite, anaconda. A man of honor would wanna try to knock my persona. Sometimes drama, and I blow my own mind like Nirvana. With comma, and go the whole nine like Madonna. Go try to find another rhymer with my kind of grammar. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. Adrenaline, uncut, straight to the gut medicine. Raw cure for pain, I coat your brain like polyurethane. Simple and plain, I'll explain it in layman terms. If you came to learn how to make fire, I'ma make it burn higher and hotter than lava. The scholar advisor as smart as MacGyver could put honor inside the heart of a liar involved in the life of crime. Fuck it, I like to shine, up in the white and lime. Clutch with the pipe design, flushed out. Whole pockets about to bust out. If you're not in it for the spinach, get the truck out, take a hike. We can even battle to make it right. Go ahead, place the mic, you finish, say goodnight. Head to head in the street, I leave you dead in your feet. Saddling beef, I'll even let you rhyme to the Benjamin beat. But it won't matter, your dream's still gon' shatter. It's a long ladder to climb, and mine is on the stacker. So get out of town, before I hit you with the loudest sound you ever heard. Desert bird player, you out of bounds. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. The fun addition with your host steeds is unofficial. I come and get you and let the desert ease tongue kiss you with one pistol and two clips. I'll make your crew do flips like acrobatics. I'm charismatic, my dad is magic. It makes rappers disappear. Whisper in your ear, crystal clear. Come here, let me kiss your tears. Everything you fear is here. You ain't gotta search further. The first word is the worst. Now I thirst further for reverse birth. Every verse hurts. Every curse words already more offending than Eddie Murph's worse. I thirst for blood like a vampire. Any man claiming his cam's tighter is a goddamn liar. I'll set him on fire. Retire your chain of thought. Drain a quart of blood out your brain and leave you insane in the dark. The king of New York lays his crown in the boogie down and sprays the town with the Mac hoodie down. I'm no joke. I'll soak your face with the sweeper. Die in disgrace. I'll face your death through the speaker. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. When you awaken, your manhood will be taken. Faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination.
Ayo, check. I'll shatter your dreams like Jordan. What a great way to open. I'll shatter your dreams like Jordan. I was like, yo, Pun is a beast. Imagine living in New York City when that album dropped, Capital Punishment. Pun was a spitter, man. Rest in peace. Of course, we did Biggie Smalls and Met the Man, The What. I haven't heard that song in a very long time. I said, let's go big man for big man. Coming live with the big man, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Biggie. Rest in peace to Big Pun. That's how we do it. Good morning. Let me get Malquan's picture out of here. Team Ruckus presents Waking Up at Ruckus. I'm your host, Big Rich, Queens, New York City. We get busy. Light up Wednesday morning cipher. Good morning. I hope everybody's well. Let me say my good mornings to the people in the room. Salute. I hate Wednesdays. Clark on the check-in first. HB2N rolling up that cricket pack. Colombian coffee, baby. This is my last one. I got to go get a new box today. Cali Nuts in the building. Salute to you and good morning, man. What's poppin'? Good to see you. Good to see you. Brett's Journal. What's poppin'? Sweets in the building. Miss Meat 37 in the building. Mike Toronto family. Cliff Bravo. You know what I said last week? It's on site, buddy. Wait till I catch you guys. Good to see you, Cliff. I hope everything's well. Dudes, Joel, salute. Salute. Boss man in the building. Pasquale Gumba, salute, eh? Hey, Pasquale, don't take it in a bad way yesterday, right? With the phones. Like, you know your family, so you could call in whenever you want. But, they can't, if I can't hear you, they can't hear you, And we have to have some sort of professionalism because, we're a bunch of pranksters running around on these YouTube streets, so. Warren Packer, I see you. What's popping? Mac J in the building, I see you. Mr. Blyfus, good morning, sir. Batman, 519, good morning to you. Listen, if you guys, I don't know if you heard the news, but the post office is going to be raising its delivery prices for the holiday. Everybody got to cash in, right? So they think there's going to be this, because people are not going to go out shopping, that the post office is going to raise prices for deliveries. What does that mean for independent businesses such as Vega Rose Body Goods, such as, the Beast Up brand apparel? You know what I mean? What does that mean? That means that it's going to cost them more to ship out their merchandise. That means they may have to raise the price a little. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get my order in early. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get my order in early before the post office just starts going ham. They're saying it's not going to be nothing big, like 40 to 50 cents raise in delivery. But, for people that have to, send out a lot of shit, that adds up. So I think I'm going to get my order ready, Miss Batman, Miss Batman, by the end of this week. That's funny. Like they need to raise the prices. Yeah, so I'm going to get my order in to you by the weekend, Miss Batman, and we're going to get some goods. I'm going to get some stuff for me and Lila from Vega Rose Body Goods, right? I'm also going to reach out to Big Reggie, Beast Up brand apparel, and maybe get some long sleeve T-shirts for the winter. You know what I'm saying? I like to support my peoples. That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Nautica like that or Ralph Lauren. We don't be smoking weed together for me to be running and giving all my money to these labels that don't give a shit about me. We do. It's not like, Jordan cares about me or et cetera, Nikes or whatever the fuck. But, it's always good to give to people we know. Why? Because it's people we know. We want to see them succeed. We want to see them do better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get my shopping in early. Yeah, Ruckus Radio T-shirts. I'm trying to get Vic on board. I just got to sit down with Vic at the same time, get on the computer, and start putting the merchandise on the channel itself. We're going to have Ruckus Radio merchandise. We're going to have sayings that, that we like to say on the air. We're going to have the Mob Story merchandise, the Desgraciad merchandise, and all that good shit, Yeah, like New Balance gives a shit about me, right? HB2N goes, yeah, New Balance cares about you, big boy. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah, you barely even need the post office anymore. Yeah, I mean, as a normal citizen, Sweets, you're right. It's not like we're going to the post office every day to mail shit. What are we mailing? We're not even allowed to go out most of the times, right? So why are we going to the post office? And now that, people said this 10, 15, 20 years ago, all the big companies were going to take over, and now they took over. We got technology, right? Apple runs the world, right? Salute to all the Apple users. Apple runs the world, and with my Apple, I can press an Amazon app, press a button, blah, 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 blah. Tomorrow, I got my shit. I don't even need to go out. Amazon delivers food now. And for all you bum-bums out there, whatever, Amazon takes EBT. So you know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. All right. D-Hall, I see you in the building. We did a test of our rendezvous video system yesterday, and it looks very impressive. Allow me to use the words of the most famous co-host in America, Mac J, top notch. It really looked like we were Hollywood Squares. So I can't wait we'll probably be an evening show when we're all at home and I can bring the whole crew live to the screen. And I think that'll be a great show. Hold on. Cliff Bravo said shots fired. Who fired shots, buddy? I can't wait to get your mind your. Yeah, we're gonna have mind your business T-shirts, mind your business. We're doing it all. All I gotta do is connect with Teespring, and I gotta get Vic Vega to make the graphics that I could put on their generic T-shirts, hats, mugs, and all that good shit. Mac J in the morning, what's popping? I'm speeding off of coffee, sir.
I hear you and shit.
Yeah, I haven't even stopped to take a breath. What do you mean shots fired, Cliff Bravo? What do you mean shots fired? What does that mean, buddy? Wake and bake with Big Rich, smoking cannabis in the morning will stunt our growth. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know you can't smoke seeds. You see what happened to Mel Kwan? He's smoking seeds his whole life, and it stunted his growth. Oh, the EBT card users. Hey, listen, I don't knock the hustle. You know what I'm saying? If you get an EBT and you getting that free EBT, I'm here to let you know, that Amazon delivers food with your EBT card. They're trying to get your food stamp money too.
I wish I can get somebody to sell me some stamps right now. Shit.
Yo, remember when we... Food stamps.
In St. Louis, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to buy something, right?
Yeah. Mac J looking to buy some food stamps. Now, what's the discount we're talking about, Mac? 7 for every 10? How does it work?
You know, that's usually
what's the exchange rate out there in St. Louis?
That's about how they do it out here. Greedy bastards.
You goddamn right, Mr. Meat 37. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It ain't half on $1 no more. I tell you that. It ain't half on $1.
Yeah, I give you $7. You give me 10 back in food stamps. Yeah. It's a good hustle, man. It's a good hustle. I know back in the day, all the Arab stores, they used to take all the food stamps. They will buy all your shit. EBT is accepted everywhere. That's right.
I'm about to say, not only the Arab stores, shit, the white stores too.
The what? Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, the black stores.
Yeah. But back in
food stamps was like cash, man.
Yeah,
you know
it is cash. What do you mean like cash? It is cash. It's cash tender, baby. I give you $10 in food stamps. You giving me $10 in food. It's cash.
And they don't charge no tax on that shit.
You know
either.
What I'm saying? Now, hold on. HB2N said, Bum's going to get his food delivered to the same address as the Ninja Turtles. The sewers. Clark wants me to check the WhatsApp. Hold on. Clark, that won't work, buddy. Sorry. You'll have to wait till we do our show. Clark's like, send me a link so I can come in video and do an update. So Mac J can't hear you. Forget if you can hear Mac J. Forget all that. Let me come in video now so everybody sees me, hears me. Mac J can be excluded from the conversation. I'm going to have to say that's a big no. Now, when me and Clark start our entertainment report, we will be coming in live via video, meaning you'll see me, but you'll also see Clark right next to me. And we will be breaking down everything entertainment. Well, we will be breaking down everything that Clark feels comfortable talking about, put it that way. So it'll definitely be a PG show, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this
Clark dipped a couple times yesterday on our ass. He was out of there.
And just to let you know that we have Mel Kwan on the air. Good morning to you, sir. But before you say anything, Mel Kwan's Wi-Fi yesterday seems like he buys his Wi-Fi from the Amish in Pennsylvania that don't use no electricity.
He had that fucking Crown Fried Chicken Wi-Fi you was trying to connect to your system. He's stealing from the Bangladeshis.
I'm going to let him steal. I will always steal from the Bangladeshis every chance I get.
Stay away from my people, son.
So
I reported you already.
So yesterday we were doing a live video test of our in-house Zoom conference system, which is called Rendezvous. And I already knew before we started this that Mel Kwan was going to be the one to give us all the problems. You know, we had people from Minnesota, the Midwest, St. Louis. We had people from Tampa coming in through the video, right? No problem. My homeboy Mel Kwan lives only 2 hours away from New York City. You would swear he was coming to you live from the fucking moon. That's how fucked up his shit was.
Nah, that's because your Wi-Fi game is horrible.
Hell
so
no.
I had to switch it off and do it from my phone.
Let me break it down
And
to
I
you in a
started rocking off my phone.
Let me break it down to you in a language that you're not going to understand, sir. I have
HB2 in said, "Liquor man, internet powered by 300 potatoes."
Hold on. Hold on. Let's give this guy a wrench. Miss Meat Space half for groceries. Salute to you. Clark said.
You, Jack.
Clark is laughing. Clark, why are you laughing? Because I won't let you come in video. We can't do that. Yo, Clark always swears that he's gonna get special treatment. Like, you know, what? You got like a private trailer for you and shit like that. Hey, Rich, send me. He goes, hey, Rich, send me a video link so I can come in live and I can give my report live. Nah, I'd rather you call in, buddy. Chris, what's popping? My boy Jazz Queens gets the money long time. Hold on 1 second. I got the coffee going through me. Yeah, back to Melquan's cheap Wi-Fi. He was so bad that Mac J goes, you know what?
Optimal Wi-Fi.
Mac J goes, you know what? Everybody just mute Melquan. So we just muted Melquan so we couldn't hear him no more.
Yeah,
Clark on the check-in.
You was froze up, man. We couldn't see you and shit.
Yeah, Clark on the check-in. What's popping, buddy?
Hey, what's cooking? This is Clark on the check-in reporting live from Hollywood, Florida. What is up? Your favorite entertainment report.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen.
Hey, Clark. Any work? Hey, Clark. No banner for you yet?
Yeah, hold on a second, bro. Can I?
No.
First of all,
wait. Why don't we have a banner? Why you make banners? You make banners. Say that again.
Hold on 1 second. Is that you, MQ? Hold on 1 second.
Wi-Fi on stamps.
Not like a drunken sheep.
Hold on, Melquan. Hold on, Sweetie. Sweetie goes, Melquan uses his EBT to pay his Wi-Fi. Let's give her a wrench.
Dude, why y'all? First of all, can I just say something? Listen.
Let's give her a wrench.
Listen, I'm talking to the Liquor Man's alias, MQ. Leave the guy alone. He's trying to, he's holding it down, doing his thing. He's a busy man, and he was trying to get that shit set up properly, and you're fucking making fun of him. That's not nice. All right,
Rich. When you're done, let me know. That's not okay. Here's the truth of the matter. That Melquan uses food stamps to pay for his Wi-Fi, and that's the truth of the matter.
I wish.
Okay.
Hey, listen,
that's
quick.
it.
Rich, why are you lying to the audience? Why are you lying on me?
About what?
Oh shit!
Telling them that I said that I was begging to go on there in camera. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's right, Rich. Don't be lying on my man.
All I said was,
wow,
Rich,
look at Mac J
gassing,
bro.
It was just to surprise the audience because I know they're clamoring
Yo, Mac
to have me on air.
I want you to know what I want you to understand something. Mac J is souping you up because when you fall, Mac J is gonna mute the phone and laugh at you.
Thank you, Mac J. But listen. Pay attention, everybody. Rich doesn't like it when Mac J fucking tells him shit because he knows he's telling him the truth. Mac J speaks truth to Rich. Mac J is the conscience of Ruckus Radio.
What happened?
Ruckus Radio has a conscience. It's Mac J.
It sure is.
Otherwise, it'd be fucking Wild Wild West.
It ain't me. I'll tell you that much. I told you, I'm the dude that'll watch a crack savage baby beat up old people for the medicine. I ain't gonna do nothing about it.
But you got to think about this. Mac J, he is a very intelligent person that speaks truth, and he is very even. Like his opinions are very. He listens, unlike you, Rich, because you like to fucking interrupt people left and right. He listens. He makes sure to provide a thoughtful answer or retort. Whereas you fucking babble and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's me, I'm Richie. Right. Anyway. So
I only got one thing to say to that.
All right, can I give you guys breaking news real quick? This is live from Hollywood. Fast and Furious franchise to end after 2 more films. For those of you that grew up on the Fast and... Are you done, Rich? Rich, you're the only one doing it. Are you done? Just let us know when you're finished. Rich, do I have your permission? Rich, do I have your permission to break this news? Rich, do I have your permission
Go ahead, Clark.
to break this
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, I have your permission?
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, so I have your permission, Rich. Okay, so Fast and Furious franchise to end after 2 more films. So everybody knows the Fast and the Furious that has become basically a phenomenon for Universal, and basically started out as a small, low-budget racing car film, and then it turned into a global juggernaut. And basically, we're looking at 2 more movies that will end the saga of Fast and the Furious. So you heard it first here from Clark on the check-in live from Hollywood, Florida. Back to you, Rich.
Clark, you're getting a bunch of crickets from everybody in the room, buddy.
Well, because they're just, you know what it is that they get tainted by your bullshit.
No,
So,
actually, you know
of
what
course
it
they're
is?
gonna
What it is I have the cricket sound effects playing while you talk.
Do you think that was professional, Rich? Be honest. Do you think that was professional? I'm just curious. Do you think it was professional?
Miss
Answer the
Me-
question simple, yes or
Miss
no. Was
Miss
that
Me-
professional
Miss
or was it
Miss
not
Meats
professional?
goes, wait a minute, what's happening right now? Where are all these crickets coming from?
You are such an asshole. You know that? You are.
He'll go Bossman same. He'll go Bossman goes brr, brr.
All right, whatever.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, we didn't care that you were gone, but go ahead.
You're a funny guy.
Yeah, I am a funny guy. Where were you?
go
Liquor
to
Man,
Def
where were you
Comedy
for the past 5 minutes while I'm getting reamed by Clark on the air? Just
Rick's been up
completely
since 3:30 this morning,
I
disrespected.
know, he's doing that bing bing, and then he drinks Colombian bing bing coffee.
Keenan
up
Kong
since
said,
3:30
show
in the
Clark
morning
some
doing a running
goddamn
man
respect.
and
You goddamn right, Keenan. So what happened, mister? I had to leave, and then you got back. You come back on the air with nothing to say. So what?
Nah, man, I had the school call.
Is everything all right? I'm sorry. Is everything
I'm
okay?
not sending my kids back to school no more.
Oh, they
that
opened
shit
the
is-
schools back up?
Made Man 81,
Nah,
what's
school-
popping?
School's been open. They've been on some they hybrid, what they call it nowadays, where your kids go to school twice a week. But in my son's high school, the coronavirus, they had a case in there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, they ain't
another-
letting the high schoolers go back out here. They letting the younger kids go though.
Like, this shit crazy.
Now they're saying in New York City that kids from the ages of 2-year-old and older need to be wearing masks. I say fuck you. I'm not putting no mask on a 2-year-old child.
Hell yeah. You better, but I hate when people be walking around with their kids. They got a mask on, but the little babies don't got one on.
I'm not putting no fucking mask on a child's face. Hell no.
Yeah.
To
You
stop
gotta
their
protect your kids,
breathing?
too.
Nah, I'm good.
What you think? Kids got like Wolverine immune systems? They can catch shit faster than
Pasquale
than
said.
adults.
Pasquale said, "I need to kiss Don Clark's ring. Kiss the ring," he said. Y'all are just gassing Clark up. You're gonna turn him into a monster.
Well, let me just say that Pasquale.
Yeah, stay out of the room. Stay out of the room. Stop talking to people in the room and then coming back on the air, sir.
And I appreciate it, Pasquale. Obviously, Rich, he was acting up, and he needs to be spanked.
Sweet D, I was gonna suggest that Melquan homeschool his kids, but Melquan doesn't read, so I don't know how good that's gonna work for
I can't read,
the young
man.
kids that they
just
need
don't
to
realize
read. You know what I'm saying? They need to read.
I'd rather look at pictures.
paint by numbers and shit, huh?
You see, if Melquan homeschooled the kids, he's gonna just make them watch Electric Company, Sesame Street all day to learn their math.
And state property too.
And state property too. I don't think that's a well-rounded education.
You better watch your fucking mouth about that one. #1 film on Tubi.
And that boy Sparks was getting busy in that motherfucking baby boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was watching that shit yesterday.
Oh, again for the 8th millionth time?
Yeah, my daughter was like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ,
I
man,
know
you
at
should've
this
watched
point,
properly.
at this stage in the game, you could go line for line for all the dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that whole.
You should just
And I
come
watch
on
it
one day.
Friday after night.
One day you should just come live with your video and everything. And I'm just gonna patch you in through the feed, and we're gonna sit there and you're gonna do a reading of State Property 2 and just be all the characters.
Redo the scenes.
Yeah.
Make some videos.
Yeah, like show us your version of you in State Property 2, because I know that's why you watch it every day. You have this fantasy, which I said before, of being a gangster in the streets of. H.
Man, that was a great era.
HB2N said Melquan's kids will definitely get an education in bartending if they start getting homeschooled.
You come over to the crib, he over there showing them how to mix drinks. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's not funny.
I thought that was hilarious. Can you imagine a kid don't know how to read, but he knows how to make a? Can you imagine some kid, you go to somebody's house, the kids just don't have a clue about math or English, but they know how to make you a screwdriver or a Bloody Mary. Shit, I'm like, yo, this kid's gonna grow up to be the greatest bartender ever.
Yeah, I fuck my kids up. They don't know how to make a drink.
I said Ovaltine like Clark, right?
We used to have to make drinks. Go in there and make me a drink. You're like, God damn, get up and get this shit yourself.
Hold on, let me. I got some shit going on over here.
That's all we was.
Damn, no haters. Wednesday.
Oh no, the haters are in there, dude. They're listening. Come on.
I'm about to say
they'll be there. Just Shitter's probably rolling up. Wait till Shitter's probably sleeping.
Your Dodgers took Game 1 World Series last night. Mookie Betts doing it all.
Whose Dodgers? Melquan's Dodgers?
Yours.
My Dodgers.
I thought they were.
I cursed the Dodgers. Hold on one second.
Right. The Mets.
D Holler is in the building, aka Dr. Snooze Can't Lose. What's poppin', buddy?
What's going on, shitty man?
Chilling.
Cole Brown, my name.
All right, okay, Cole Brown, what's poppin', man?
He said, what's up, shitty man? What's going on with you, D?
Ain't shit, man. It's doctor appointment day for the baby girl, so I'm home. I gotta take it in later. So I'll be out of work for a couple of days. So I'm chilling.
Yeah, he sounds
so he sounds sleepy right now.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga,
Dr. Snooze can't lose. Here to abuse you.
Right, you know what? You're lucky, Rich. I won't be cleaning up what you left behind, you know?
Wait.
Leaving your evidence everywhere.
All right, Dr. Snoozy, I got you. What's poppin'?
Hey, shit, I listen to yo, Rich, if you do that whole state property, man, I'm going to come to your house and unplug all that shit.
No, not me, Melquan. I'm just going to air it.
You ain't gonna call it?
I'm just going to air it. I ain't going to do nothing but sit back and watch him. I'm going to watch him play every role in state property.
Nobody want to hear that shit. Like, nobody want to hear who reading shit. Like, hell no. Hell no.
Yo, what's up with JPS, man? JPS good, bro? I texted him the other day.
Yeah, he be hitting me up.
Salute to JPS, our General JPS, the Sinister of Sinus, or the Minister of Mucus. Hold on one second. Sweet D said everybody sound low. Well, that's because one of Sleepy Man's power is to come on the air and then just suck the decibels out of the system and just get everybody's energy.
Man, if you want me, listen.
No, she didn't say you sound low. She didn't say you sound low. She said we all sound low. She said everybody.
How do I sound now? Am I loud enough for you?
Yo, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Good.
Can you hear me?
Let me ask you something. According to 50 Cent, right? He goes, fuck Joe Biden. I'm voting for Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck if he doesn't like black people, period. And I'm fucking out of here. Now, the reason why he said that is Under Joe
50
Biden's,
Cent don't like black people.
say that again.
Shit. I said because obviously 50 Cent don't like black people. Saying it like that. Shit.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. That's one of the points I wanted to make. The reason why I said that was that under Joe Biden's tax policy, anybody making over $400,000 in the state of New York would be close to would have to pay 48% in taxes. So that's almost 50% of their earnings over 400,000. Now, for people that make $400,000 or $500,000 a year, salute to you. You're living good, but you're not trying to hear. You're not trying to hear that you may have to give up $250,000 a year to the fucking government.
Who want to give up 50% of anything to
Right?
anybody?
Exactly.
Willingly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell no.
here you go. You can have 50%, up to 50%.
How you doing?
My
You sucking
earnings.
decibels.
But I'm doing all the fucking work. I'm doing everything that I got to do to get this money. It ain't easy to just be making $400,000 a year unless you're doing some illegitimate shit where you ain't paying no taxes.
Well,
any
that
motherfucking way.
well then that conversation's not even on the table. This is for the people that
see what I'm
legitimately
saying?
earn
Exactly.
400,000 or more.
To be
Now,
making 400,000 and I got to give up maybe 200,000 of it. Yeah, that shit kind of crazy, man.
yeah,
I
that's
understand they got to get something, but half of my shit.
well. I said,
Hell
I
no.
understand. I understand that for the dudes that are making 400, 500,000. But if you're a multi-millionaire, and this is my philosophy, if you're a multi-millionaire, billionaire, you know, you'll be like, fuck you if I'm giving you 50% of millions. You know what I'm saying? This is why all these millionaires eventually get arrested for tax evasion. No, none of
But
them
what it
believe
is,
in paying taxes.
It don't matter how much. It don't matter how much money you getting. If you getting $400 and they taking 40% of it, you don't want to get that shit up.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So
Period.
you can't look at it in terms of if it's just because they millionaires. No, a motherfucker that's getting $100 a day don't want to give 40 of it away.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
$46 out of every 100 goes to you. I gotta work and you take half. Fuck you. Again,
Well, you know, Biden,
or what are you doing for me when I give you all this money? Like, what is
nothing.
my return on the money that I'm getting? So
Nothing.
that's why people don't like that shit.
Nothing.
You know?
Hell no.
We just
I'm
pay
saying
in.
Biden,
Scotty V, man, what's
Biden lost.
poppin'?
Biden lost because once he came out with that quote, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." I'm like, who the fuck is he? I'm like, who are you to say some shit
There you
like
go,
that?
Church. LLC,
You know,
baby.
like this motherfucker, he really think that black folk is supposed to vote for him because he's a Democrat. Like, nigga, you need to
Because
do something
Democrats are
different,
the
man.
slave
Fuck outta here.
masters, man.
You know, he want everybody that's a Democrat vote for me, especially black folks. Like, what the fuck? What are we getting out of voting for you? Well, because you're
Grand
a
Rising,
That makes
Anita.
no
The
sense.
Top
slave
of the morning,
masters,
sweetheart.
man. They're the slave
You
masters.
got, you got an old 70-something-year-old man who's a fucking undercover known racist, and you got a woman that used to like a black man and set them up for some bullshit. Like, why would I want to vote for that? Ain't even better vote for Trump because I'm not part of the 1%.
Trump 2020, baby.
Trump went on record saying grab by the pussy. I mean, come on now.
That's
You
his.
know what I'm saying?
That's his.
Someone.
I mean, respectfully
Grab him by the pussy, son.
respectfully. That's the realest thing a presidential candidate ever said. I mean, that's as real as it gets.
They grab them
he
hoes by
won.
the pussy, son.
He won because he was campaigning heavy. He was out there with the people.
Queens,
Campaigning,
nigga.
saying crazy shit.
Said
Motherfuckers
Queens,
fighting,
boy.
get him out of there. Crooked Hillary and
nigga
all
from
this other
Queens.
dumb shit.
Yeah, Trump from Queens.
So
Queens, nigga. What?
Well, look at there. Look at that.
Well, you got some political pundits saying that Joe Biden is going to win by a landslide. I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
What does it mean for my pocket?
I don't know who's gonna win this shit, but one
Trump
way or
is
the
gonna
other, we'll
win.
have somebody in here that motherfuckers ain't feeling. Either way it goes.
Pretty much.
Now,
It's gonna be the same shit.
getting
man.
back to what 50 Cent said, he goes, "I don't give a fuck
That's
if
what I
that."
was just about to say.
Um,
Yeah, 50
should-
don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
black people.
should black
like
people
that.
take offense to that?
Nah, hell no. See, this one thing black people gotta understand. All black people don't like black people. You know what I'm saying?
All
Exactly.
Like
yeah,
I'm not surprised when I meet black people that that don't get down with the black culture like that, because that's how these motherfuckers is, man. It's always been like that.
I hear what you're saying, because Pakistanis and Bangladeshis look Indian, and I definitely don't trust them.
Watch your mouth. Watch your
Here
mouth.
you
man.
go.
I definitely don't talk. I definitely
your
don't
mouth,
talk to
man.
them.
Watch your mouth, man.
Yeah, when people, I don't be surprised when none of these motherfuckers.
So Anita said,
say certain shit or
Anita.
do certain shit.
So Anita says not voting for Trump, but not happy with Biden either, or
Yeah,
either,
you
right?
know what I'm saying?
So no.
yeah.
So then my
Because
question
you're gonna
is,
have people on the other end.
my
too.
question
you gonna have
to-
people who vote for Trump, but they don't really feel happy about Biden the same way. Like that's gonna vote for Trump, but don't really feel happy for Trump either.
so would
They
you?
like,
vote
"Oh, fuck,
for
the way it
the
goes."
neck.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So how do you feel
If his neck
satisfied?
don't match his face.
Then if somebody's going to vote as a voter, how do you actually feel satisfied if you're voting for somebody you don't want to vote for? For example, if Anita still votes, I don't know if she's going to vote or not, and she
you
votes,
don't have to vote.
she
Them ain't
votes
the
for
only
Bi-
people on the ballot though, either. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to vote for just them too.
Yeah, you
But
vote
if you
for
one
your
of them,
local
but
politician.
if you one of them people that just gonna say, well, I'm just gonna vote for one of the two because most people just want to feel like they a part of fucking something. They want to feel like they had.
but that's
a
an
part in
illusion. That's an
them winning and
illusion.
shit. Like exactly, they not the only two motherfuckers on the ticket. Kanye name and all the motherfuckers is still on there, and you
Yeah.
gonna have people that vote for them people. It's another black chick. I forgot what her name is, but she running for president too, and she like a world famous piano player or some shit.
What?
Alicia Keys.
And she
No, man.
she a black chick. There's a dude named Mark. It's a dude named Mark Charles, and he like a Native American independent running for president. It's more than just Biden and Trump, but everybody feel like they have to vote for them too because they know either one of those two gonna win.
I see. I
Yeah, 'cause
like
they
what
the one that got the most money. That's why.
I like what HB 2N said. He goes, vote for the person that
Her name is
most
Jade Simmons.
that most
Black
align that aligns the most with your beliefs. Well, then, if
Neither
that's the
one.
case, then I vote for Donald Trump because I'm about business. That's it.
Well, you're not part of the
America's a
1% of people
business.
That's part of the 1% that's making that's getting a tax break, man. That's who's getting the most money back.
Well, I've been a firm believer of tax-free income since I'm 19. I've been telling you guys, and I'll tell you guys every day. If you even want to make a dent in your life situation when it comes to economics, find a way to make tax-free money. Because I promise you, they will find a way to tax you so you cannot save that money. They will find a way to take it away from you. So you continually have to work till you die. If you want just a little bit of break and you're not going to hit the lotto and you're not making beats and you don't got bars or you're not athletic and you're going to have to work like a lot of people in this country, find a way to make tax-free money. I don't care what the fuck it is. I'm not going to judge. But believe me, put a little something away for yourself somewhere that this government can't touch. New York City's already coming out with COVID taxes for restaurants, this and that, because they're not going to save the restaurants. The restaurants
I know
have
who
to
I'm
fucking
voting for.
take the people.
I'm voting for
Well,
these.
maybe.
Anita is right.
I'm voting for.
You're right.
I'm voting for these.
These nuts. Yo, that is so old.
I was hoping one of you motherfuckers was gonna take the bait.
Clark would have been like,
Nuts,
Mac. Clark would have been
motherfucker.
like, Mac J, there's nobody by the name of D's on the ballot. Blah, 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 blah. Get your shit together. Blah, 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 blah.
Cornball
He would have ruined your joke.
Cornball ass.
Indeed.
Sweet D goes, they want you to stay broke and struggling. They want you to work till you die. You know why? Because as long as you work, you put into the tax system. Once you can't work
Yep,
anymore,
and they get paid.
die. Die. If you can work, then fucking die as fast as possible. You are a burden to this capitalistic system. How dare you use your mind and be creative and make money that we didn't know about and we couldn't
You
tax.
don't work, you don't grind, you don't shine. Goddamn.
There you
Motherfuckers gotta
go.
get out here and get
Mac
work,
J
you get
busting it
paid,
out in the
man.
form
Fuck
of a rhyme. You see that? For you non-reading
No.
people that only listen to lyrics.
It's about the federal government. They do all that shit, man. They take all the taxes and boil them up and spread them out to all the people that's wealthy, man.
Yo, this coffee got me jittery.
That shit got you gassed.
Every time he come around, you block
Mac,
Big B.
He's freaking a little crack in that shit.
The whole time Rich over there pop locking his arms and shit. Like, he just
Nigga Rich like he about to break dance and shit.
Shit, I'm out here busting out the robot and shit. Oh my
Like
goodness.
he do a head spin or some shit, man.
Ain't that about a bitch, huh? So we got two rich people that deep down really don't give a fuck about the poor. That's the truth of the fucking
They
matter.
want your vote, and once they get it, they're gonna say fuck you.
One at a time, D Holler. One at a time, buddy.
They are the 1%, man. The motherfuckers that don't have to work. The key turners, the motherfuckers that sitting back secretly plotting and planning on how they gonna dictate how you live your life and your kids live their life. All of this shit is already set up, man. It's all about how you gonna play the game, man.
Yeah, you know how you put a wrench in their plans? You know how you throw a wrench in their clockwork? By the ability of earning income that they can't fucking touch. That disrupts the whole game. Why do you think they go after drug dealers and fucking gangsters and racketeers with the force of the FBI? Because they're making billions that the government can't tax.
Right, including other government leaders. They go after them motherfuckers and all that shit.
Right.
See how they did Gaddafi and them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll find ways to
listen, I'll give you
anybody that's not with the plan is a part of the problem. So that's how they look at it.
I'll give you a great example. This is a capitalistic country.
Shut your mouth.
This is a capitalistic country. That means if Melquan wants to drop out of college and come up with an algorithm, and Melquan comes up with an algorithm that eventually 15 years down the line takes over the fucking world like Google, right? Like Google did. Now, the government yesterday filed the antitrust lawsuit against Google. Because they said, well, even though this is a capitalistic society and we allow people to get as big as they can as long as it's your product and the masses want it. Now they're saying you're so powerful, we need to break you down. You know why? Because the government fears monopolies like that because they're the biggest monopoly in town.
Exactly. They want to be able to control every fucking thing.
You got the most crooked, powerful entity in the country filing a lawsuit against Google saying, whoa, you guys are getting too big for your breeches. We may have to break you down a little. And on top of that, we're looking into Facebook, Apple, and motherfucking Amazon. Why? Because that's a problem for the government. And they're the biggest crooks on the block.
Somebody or something become greater than the government because then what the fuck do you need the government for?
Right.
So it's like divide. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily divide and conquer, but it's like we're gonna get you before you get bigger than us.
And everything they're charging Google with, and everything they're charging Google with, is what a company's allowed to do in a capitalistic society. You are allowed to be the bully on the block. We're in capitalism, baby. You can't tell me I need to feel sorry for the smaller companies that are trying to get in there between Google and also fight for advertisement. We're fucking Google, baby. I'm King Kong. You're a fucking chimpanzee. But the fact of the matter is, in a capitalistic society, I have every right in the world to be King Kong. But the government...
Yeah, but when you living in a capitalistic society in the United States of America, you don't got that liberty. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, because once you get too big for your breeches,
that's the price you pay for living in America.
That's when the government comes in and says, no. Yeah, we allowed you to get big, but you're getting too big. It's fucking hypocrisy at its finest.
Your role and feed everybody else. That basically, you know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all ain't gonna eat it all. Y'all ain't gonna eat it all up, goddamn. But then the government wants to eat everything.
Exactly. So, that's why I say it's so hypocritical. Because you have crooks telling companies, whoa, you can't be bigger than us. That's where we draw the line. More than us, then we allow you to make your billions. But you're getting too big for your you're getting too big. That's it. And they come and they hit Google with an antitrust suit. What the fuck does that even mean? Antitrust suit.
It don't mean shit to me because I don't work for Google. The motherfuckers I don't I don't own their algorithms. All I'm doing is buying products provided by these motherfuckers.
That's it.
Shit don't mean shit to
So they
me.
got the best search engine on the planet. What isn't that isn't it, aren't they allowed to do that? Of course they're allowed
I
to
don't
do
feel
that.
sorry. I don't feel sorry for them rich motherfuckers, Rich. You ain't gonna get me to say that shit.
Oh
You
no,
know
I
that.
don't feel. No. I'm not saying I feel sorry for them, but I'm saying even in a country where you're free to get as big as you want, the government will step in and say, "No, you can't get that big.
Yeah, well,
You can't.
you
You know,
know,
we're
that's
the
the way
only
that's
monopoly
the
on
way
the
the
block."
cookie crumbles.
Yeah, well,
If they still eating fat, we the ones out here. We the ones out here that should be outraged and shit. We the motherfuckers out here that have to go to work to fuel the country and to do all this other shit.
you goddamn right.
While these motherfuckers sit up here and make all this money and then go through all this shit, and then that's all that's on the news is about how the fuck they ain't getting money or how the government taking their money. The fuck is we getting, man?
I
We still
actually,
out here dealing with everyday shit.
I actually read a report a week ago that said that Americans are saving too much money because they're not going out. Can you just understand just the impact of that story?
All the
They are
systematic
right.
plan.
They are writing a story about Americans
I wish-
saving so much
I
money
wish I had
because
that problem.
they don't want you to save your money. They're
No,
like,
I
whoa,
I
whoa,
wish
whoa.
I
They,
could say
we need to keep these people living in fucking perpetual debt. They don't want you to save your money. That's why
I wish that was true for me. He's saving too much money. Fuck no. Every time I try to save some money, something
salute to you,
pop
Mr.
up.
Phillips. I see
gotta
you in the
do
room.
something like it's like I saved
Yeah.
up money just so I could get rid of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, but then they start showing them commercials, the car commercials, different things with clothes and anything that you could
All
think
kinds
of.
of shit.
It's all popular. Like you say, you go on the internet, you'll see all type of advertising off a website you just came off of Google. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something. There's always something online that they want you to spend. They want you to spend your money.
Oh yeah, you gonna definitely do that. I definitely ain't. I try to save and I save as best as I can, but
Right.
usually when I get a nice little lump up, that should be nicely lumped the fuck back
Shit
out. And it's
gone.
like
That shit go to
Yeah,
other
yeah.
shit.
it's like the
Yeah.
grind to save up again. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like
listen.
I wish that was true.
Mac J grinds. You know why? Because I always talk to Mac J every day, and I'm at work, and 9 out of 10 times he's at work. He grinds. I grind. I
man.
work 7 days a week. I don't care because I just, I was sitting home for 10 fucking years. I can't sit home anymore. So I fucking work every day. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? But the most important thing for people who, let's say, work 6 to 7 days a week, who grind, so important for you to understand one fucking truth, that these people have set up the system so everything you see you want. You need to figure out in life what it is that you truly need and live without some of the shit that you don't need because it's set up in a way that you're never going to get ahead in life. And who am I to say that where you are in life you're not happy, but I'm just saying.
Minds ain't that strong enough for that, Rich, because a lot of things that we buy and we do, especially with a lot of our vices, is to keep us sane because we grind so fucking much.
Facts, man.
You see what I'm
Great
saying?
line.
Like, if I couldn't come home and just drink me a beer when I get off work after a pissed off day, I fuck around, go out here and break somebody's fucking neck or some shit. So it's a lot of things, like you trying to enjoy your life. I think just most people just generally want to live comfortable, man. Everybody want to be able to get up and do what they got to do and know that they got enough money to take care of anything that come about. Now, if you living above your means, obviously that's going to be hard to do. But I'm just saying in general, everybody would love to be able to know that they can pay all their fucking bills. They can take care of any problem that come up. They can travel when they want to, and their kids can be straight. But for how hard the majority of people work, they don't have time to enjoy that type of shit because prices go up. Like you say, they taking more taxes out. You got these people over here telling you they gonna do this for you if you fuck with us. Then you got these people over here saying, no, fuck him. That's basically what Trump and Biden them doing. Like, fuck him. It's basically like some street shit, but on a political level. You fuck with us, this is what we gonna do for you. And then you find out they ain't gonna do shit for you. Unless you all the way in with them. And to get all the way in with them, with some of these motherfuckers, it's some shit that we ain't even talked about. There's some old creepy pedophile ass motherfuckers out here. It's a whole agenda when it comes to a lot of this shit, man. he ain't Creepy Joe for a reason. It's a reason why a motherfucker called Creepy Joe. People don't dig and dive enough. It's a lot of research out here, man.
I thought it was Sleepy Joe, but yeah,
Sticky
Creepy
Finger
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
Sticky Finger Joe. He always touching people, man.
The real motherfuckers know he Creepy Joe.
You better not talk about Sleepy Joe. You know that's Sleepy Man's people. Don't be talking about Sleepy Joe like that.
With that bullshit. Don't put that on me. Put that smart off my name.
Epstein
Don't
Island
do
ass
that.
motherfuckers. Like it's a whole bunch of crazy. It's a whole bunch of crazy shit.
You know
behind
the
doors, man.
craziest shit for me is I've never voted in my life because, my father, whatever. He was a Republican.
Never voted? You say you
I
never voted?
I never ever voted for anything in my life, from mayor, city. What's all that background noise? Who got the background noise?
Sorry, checking on my daughter real quick. Okay.
Mute up.
All right. I got
Yeah, mute up. Thank you, Sleepy. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I'm gone. I'm sorry. I apologize. I lost my train of thought. Can anybody tell me what I was saying? Oh, something about my father being a Republican. Oh yeah, I never voted in my life.
Yeah, you said you never voted.
Yeah, I never.
Only time Rich voted was when they was like, y'all want to get pizza or tacos?
Yeah, I vote for pizza. I vote for pizza. Yeah, so I'll definitely vote for food. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. You know what I'm saying? Pizza or fucking, right? No, but the thing that is amazing to me, and nobody can, for middle class workers such as myself, fighting to stay in the middle class, right? Nothing ever changes. Every 4 years is the same rhetoric, but nothing ever changes for middle class workers. And it's the phenomena of every 4 years, people get duped into voting for somebody, and your situation doesn't change. You're still going to work. You still got bills. You still got a mortgage. And the only people they tax are the working people.
Every 4 years, the shit come up and be the same shit.
It doesn't change. That is the greatest phenomenon. That is the greatest psychological phenomenon ever. Every 4 years, the 85% of this country gets swept up in this fucking illusion of being patriotic, and we're gonna make a change, and justice for all. And after the fucking president is elected, you go to work and you just got laid off. It's the same fucking story for workers. It never fucking changes. But what does change is the amount of objects and trinkets and materials that they throw at you, so you get distracted from the fact that you're fucking working 7 days a week just to have what you have. So understand, like a crack. So understand when I share this philosophy with you, figure out what it is you need in life, not what you want. Because it may just be the difference of being able to retire and not having to worry about Social Security and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change. The game doesn't change. The same people that write the rules break them and then rewrite the rules so they can find themselves innocent.
That's why you got to vote, Rich. You got to vote.
Dead. That's never happening. That's never happening. Never.
Time, man.
Never ever have it. Unless they eliminate the Electoral College. Do you understand what the Electoral College is? It's there to make the decision regardless of what you voted for. It can veto your vote and choose whatever the establishment believes in. Now, if you take away the Electoral College, you may have a chance of me getting out there and voting. As long as the Electoral Colleges make the final decision. Sorry.
If you ain't voting the right people in,
thank you, Melquan.
The right people in to get in the Electoral College, then what do you say about that? You got to
say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you because Melquan interrupted you.
You got to vote on some kind of level, man.
I'm voting for Church. I'm voting for Church Avenue Dan's and Albanian pizza shops. That's what I'm fucking voting for. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if that, at least you will be voting those.
Church. I will never ever vote in my life. Never. Until they take away the Electoral College, there's no way in the world you're gonna dupe me into fucking believing My vote makes a fucking difference. It's like Kaiser Soze when he was telling the story to the cop. The greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was making everybody think he didn't exist, etc., etc. There's no way in the world you're going to tell me that 4 years ago Hillary Clinton won the fucking vote and the electoral college said, you know what? Even though more people voted for Hillary Clinton, we're going to give our votes to Donald Trump. So what the fuck do you got me standing online for 4 hours to fucking cast a vote then? It's senseless. It's a psychological phenomenon that I sit back and watch every 4 years. People get swept up in this shit. And if for
you don't vote for nothing. You don't vote on the local level or nothing.
I vote for Liquor Man. I fucking vote for you guys. I vote for the Bravo brothers. Never gonna do it. Never gonna do it. And once I got into college and took a certain course,
I'd definitely be voting on the local level. Like
okay,
last
and I'm gonna say something to you. For those of you that say that we're gonna vote on a local level and vote on a local level,
I do.
What has changed? Okay, what has changed? What has changed in your life?
Hey, look, Rich, I've seen a neighborhood out here straight change because a motherfucker ran for office. A street cat too. You can look him up. His name Bruce Franks here in St. Louis. He a street cat from the streets, rap nigga, gangbanger, all of that. Changed his whole life around. Got tattoos on his face, all that shit.
Okay.
Ran for office in his area over there.
Okay.
He lost to another black politician.
Okay.
Whose family has held that seat for like 30 years. But they lost it on the technicality of mail-in ballots. He challenged that shit. Okay. They take it to court, and the judge orders them to do a recount on the vote or a revote or whatever. And everybody thinking he ain't gonna win. This motherfucker won. He proved that they cheated. They revoted, and he won that shit. And that neighborhood over there where he at, they cleaning that shit up.
Okay.
There's
an example of voting on a local level.
But that's only one small spot. Just think if you can get multiple spots in the city doing that type of shit.
Okay.
Because it is people out here trying to make a change.
I believe it.
You can't just say that everybody in this shit.
No, I'm not saying that everybody's has ulterior motives. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
And I think he ran as a Democrat, but he even said I only ran as a Democrat because I know these motherfuckers will vote for me simply because I say I'm a Democrat.
All right, but
how he really won was he had other motherfuckers that necessarily wasn't a Democrat, but wanted to see a motherfucker that's over there in that neighborhood. They got the community center for the little shorties and all that type of shit. They doing the obvious shit you're supposed to do to try to clean up a neighborhood. And I can show you right where it's at, right here in St. Louis.
Right.
So but that's only one small neighborhood. Just think if you can get the majority of the city on some shit like that. That's how you make change on the local level.
I agree that if you could get more and more people to think that way, I agree with you that there would be change. But I think
it's hard to do it.
I think what I believe is that politics is a game, and the object of the game is to win. And it just doesn't work out with politics and people. You know, it's a dirty fucking game, man. And somebody needs to win. And you know, when you have people saying that, yo, I don't like this, I don't like Trump, and I don't like Biden, but I'm gonna vote anyway. You know, it's some crazy shit.
This thing I'm about to say this thing that we got called life is nothing but a game. Dog.
Nothing but a game.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you play this shit.
Facts.
You know, like when people say sometimes you gotta play the cards you was dealt, all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some people they can't help it the way they was like some people born in a certain situation. But do that mean you gotta stay in that situation? Fuck no.
Hell no, you have to do better for yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have seen people do it, and I done seen people in high places go all the way down the same way I seen motherfuckers come from nothing and get it.
I'm looking for this video that Nino Brown sent me of the Mexican that stole his bag.
You mean a 19-year-old kid, Rich?
No, it was a Mexican.
Spurts out.
And why would I put his information out there, his age and stuff like that? That's not cool. I'm just
Shit,
gonna
it
say.
is what
I'm
it
just gonna
is.
say the
It
Mexican.
was already. It was already out there. But Rich guessed that shit too. He was like, "Was he Mexican?" He was like, "Yeah, actually, he was Mexican."
Yeah, I
So I
said.
ended up talking to the base investigator.
Yeah, wait
his
till you
drill
see
sergeant.
this video. He does it like a Mexican, all sneaky. He tippy toes. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking beautiful. I just, hey, hold on. Let me see. Is there any way? Oh no, I could do it from here. Go ahead, Nino Brown. What's popping, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? Shit.
I'm gonna try to figure
Got
it
off
out
work
from
and
here.
shit. Just got off work and shit. Just chilling.
Look at this picture of Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, I guess somebody took a mugshot of Bill Cosby from jail. When is Bill Cosby coming home? Does anybody know that? Yeah, look at this picture. I swear to God, looking like a fake ass Samuel Jackson from Unbreakable, whatever, Mr. Glass. He looked like Mr. Glass.
Motherfucker ripped up like Devo. He been in there lifting weights and shit.
Imagine that would be crazy.
Big orange nose. That nigga looks crazy.
He looked like Mr. Glass from Unbreakable. Remember that movie?
Hell yeah.
Like Samuel Jackson looked crazy in that movie, bro. I'm trying to look for this video, man.
That'd be crazy if Bill Cosby was in there. He come out with the same face right there, but he got the Terry Crews body and shit. Cause he
Terry Crews, imagine.
That'd be crazy, man.
Bill Cosby in there lifting weights.
Fucking Bill, man. Does anybody know when Bill Cosby gets to come home, dude? Like, I'm surprised they didn't give him the COVID
Lane,
treatment.
That's a fact. Mills Lane said Bills ain't no snitch though. Bill's gonna do his time. Yeah, he in there doing his time.
Bill stood on his 2 feet.
He had to, because he was the only one doing that dumb shit, apparently.
Oh,
he didn't have no accomplices.
Hunter Biden talking about they releasing more docs that he was on some pedo shit.
All these motherfuckers be on that shit over there.
Fucking freaks.
Well, this comment is
y'all go back in the chat and read some of the shit HB2N was just saying. He right on point with this.
Hold on.
These
motherfuckers
is on some motherfucking pedophile ass shit.
Man.
People act like they done forgot about the Jeffrey Epstein and all that type of shit. These motherfuckers are still doing that shit.
I heard that they were gonna release. I heard they were gonna release the testimony of his chick, of his mistress, that Justine Maxwell.
Right.
Yeah, what's up with old girl? She's in the feds right now. So what's up?
Yep, and for real, HB2, and it's gonna get worse because that shit didn't die because Epstein gone. There's plenty of motherfuckers still out here doing that shit, and plenty of motherfuckers that's gonna get implicated in shit that they've been doing.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton, that whole Pizzagate shit. I was like, what?
That shit is fucking crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro. If that had been my son or daughter, some shit like that happened, bro, I'm going to jail. I'm a mag dump motherfucker behind some shit like that.
Yeah, do like Samuel Jackson did in Time to Kill.
You remember old dude?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
That's
right.
All right.
I read that book when I was in jail too, and that same line was in that book. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Hey, Danny, you calling me on the private line? I think you trying to call the call-in number. Yes, Church.
Yeah, man.
Church, you calling me on my private number,
Rich,
buddy?
Man. I know you got another article, man.
Hold on, I do.
Get off this politics shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Shit, I was just talking about 50 cents.
Main man said he got Bill Cosby got 10 years.
10 years?
He still got 10 more years.
He got 3 to 10 years.
Yeah,
so when he eligible for parole?
Jesus. Maybe
2029, nigga.
Yeah, that's if he has to do all 10 years. Church Ave in the building. What's popping, Church?
But he still be eligible for parole soon. He been in there for a couple years, Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should be coming up for parole next year. It should be 3 years.
Yeah, he's been in there for like 4, right?
No, he ain't been gone.
Nah, he been locked up for like 2 years.
Nah, because if we would have all known if he was denied parole on his first opportunity.
Yeah.
Church, what's going on? You hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, Church?
What's going on, Church?
Listen, I got a serious question since I got Mac I got everybody on the line, and this is a serious question. Now, I want to know why. But now, when I say black people, I don't even like to say the word black. Like I tell everyone to say that they're Moors. That's the predicate you should be using. But what I want to say is this: people say
Hold on one
black
second. Is somebody outside or driving? Somebody
There's some
walking in the
the
wind?
background.
Okay, thank you.
They muted
Go ahead,
up.
Church.
No, because what I
It
want
was
to say is this.
Melquan.
Now, if you look at the laws, right? They say a black man is only 3/5
3/5 of a man. Yes.
Exactly.
We can all agree on that, right? Have we all heard that before?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, why do people still want to refer to themselves as something that's not even considered a full human being? Can
What do you
someone
mean?
explain that?
Yeah,
to me?
because
What do you mean?
but not everybody.
You got to break it down because everybody.
No,
everybody
because
don't
he's
consider
saying that,
theyself
but
black.
he's saying that black people are actually Moors. So why are black people
Yeah.
considering
'Cause a lot
themselves
of black-
black when they're not? When they're because they don't have that knowledge that you have.
Hold on. What I'm saying, a lot of people don't. You got to understand that a lot of black people, every black person don't believe that though.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
what
why.
it is.
That's why they call it. That's why they call it being woke and shit like that. Like everybody ain't awoke to that. It's like it goes back to what I was saying earlier. You got like about 50. You got to understand. It's black people out here that don't like black people. It's real Uncle Ruckus motherfuckers in the world. Real shit. People don't be. And another thing, a lot of people, as far as melanated or black people, as I like to call it, they don't even know we don't even know our history. We so disconnected from where we originally from. Like you could tell people that they indigenous to here and they won't believe it. Every black person in America didn't come from Africa.
Hell
And that's
nah.
what people got. And that's what people got to understand. You know what I'm saying?
You understand that
Yeah, I ain't from Africa, nigga. I'm from Brooklyn.
the first president that swore
Brooklyn, Zimbabwe.
Fuck Africa, nigga. These niggas ain't come back for me.
they
I'm
swore
from Brooklyn,
on the Holy
nigga.
Quran in this country. The first presidents, the first people to recognize America, the corporation, was Morocco. This was called Al Morocco, a Mexim. The first nation to recognize the corporate United States of America was the Moors. And what I don't understand is how the fuck, I'm sorry, but how the fuck do people think? Look at all the black people in America. Do you think stupid white people built that many freaking boats? Do you know how many years and generations it would take to get all the black people
Exactly.
from here on the boat? Back then, it probably took 2-3 months. Like, that's why I bug out when I hear people say black. Like, bro, everyone is a Moor. You understand?
But see the thing is like some people they're trying to debunk it by saying, well, they didn't have to bring millions of black people over here because once they got some over here, they was able to procreate. We do know they brought slaves to just breed, but what I be saying is a lot of what we call black people here in America don't understand that just because you black or got melanated skin don't necessarily mean your ancestors come from fucking Africa.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? They could have already been on this land, exactly. But telling that to some people just they just ain't ready for that shit. And these motherfuckers do not be ready for the truth when you put it in their face. They'll try to tell you want some conspiracy shit or you want some religious shit, and they'll get away from you with it. Some of these motherfuckers be wanting to believe the psyop that's going on out here.
Cyclops.
Bro, you are breaking.
Can I add something to that? Can I add something to
Hold
that?
on. Hold on. The world according to Melquan. Please, man, enlighten us.
Let me add something to this.
Yes.
See, what Church Abdan is absolutely right. It's like we accept the concept of saying that we're black because we are aboriginals, the original people of this land. You understand? Like we all ain't come from Africa. We came right here in Turtle Island, aka NYC. You know what I'm saying? But people don't have knowledge of self, and we're the only race on the planet that got separated from everything we know, our language, from our history, and you know what I'm saying, through slavery. So we all got broken up into that shit. And Mac J is absolutely right because I hate niggas. I love black people, but I hate niggas. I hate them.
Like Pakistanis and Bangladeshis.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
if there
I
are
don't claim
indigenous
Africa
people
as a
here,
black person. You know what I
here
mean?
what
Like,
we
I
call
don't claim
America.
Africa.
One at a time. One
Like,
at a
I'm
time.
from
One at a
Brooklyn.
time.
Like, I'm from Brooklyn. I ain't from Africa. And the Africans, they ain't give a fuck about us. The ones that they sent over on the boat, they ain't come back and get us. So fuck them.
My
So,
thing,
you know what I'm
is, man, it's hard for most black people to connect with Africa from America if we don't know where we originate from in Africa. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like my old lady, her father is from Africa, so she know exactly where they from. Her grandparents still stay over there, so it's different for her per se. But the typical black American, we don't know where the fuck we from. We
Right.
know what state our people probably came from, but a lot of times they think they directly from Africa. Your people might have been indigenous from right here of this landmass that we call America now. Years ago, it wasn't like that when all the shit was connected. It wasn't like that, man.
That's
Y'all
what I'm
say,
saying, but
especially for the
like,
people
look,
that say
you
that
guys know.
the earth is flat. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying, listen, she like, you know, Melquan knows. That's what I'm saying. There is a good amount. There's a good amount of people here that know that they're Moors. You know,
Yep.
all it takes is for you guys, even if it's 10, 20 years, all it
I
takes for
fuck
you
with
to
the
do
gods of the
is to
earth.
gather up together and honestly find a plot of land and build your temple. Because once you build, see, there was a man called Noble Drew Ali.
Exactly. I know who Noble
Now,
Drew
Noble
Ali is.
Drew Ali was, in my personal opinion, and once again, I'm going to use the word black, but you know I don't like using it. In my personal opinion, he was the greatest black man in the last 100 and whatever years. Because he was the only man that knew the real truth. And when he went all over the world, at that time, mind you, before 100 years ago, this man was allowed, he was that educated and smart. He was allowed to go all over the world and learn and realize the real history. And
More
he
temple.
could have easily sold everyone because they offered him God knows how much money just to shut up. They must have threatened him how much, who knows how many times. And this man still brought back the knowledge. He brought it back for you guys.
Yeah, but
And
what it
sincerely,
is
I
they don't
hope you
teach
guys
they
and
don't
your
teach
family,
this
man.
to
You
kid
guys
they
gotta
don't
get
teach this to
together.
kids in school though, Dan. You see what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
we got more
I know.
access to know this type of stuff now, but when we was coming up in school, they told us Columbus discovered America.
Columbus
Columbus.
You see
was
what I'm
a
saying? Like
Man,
people
They,
don't
they
people
also
don't
told
have
us
not. It's like what
Columbus
Mel
was
Quan said.
Italian.
People don't have knowledge of self, and if you don't know who yourself is, it's hard to gain that knowledge. So that's why it's easy for a lot of black people to just fall in the psyop and the shit. It all goes back to basically every fucking thing we've been talking about today, with the politics and all of that shit. They don't want us to know that shit.
Politrix.
Because
That's what I call it.
if we knew this shit, we'd be doing exactly what you're saying. But the
That's what I'm
majority of
saying. It's
people
like,
don't.
like you guys don't have to pay taxes technically. Technically,
Facts.
this is your
Oh,
property.
word?
Like
That's a
so
good
crazy.
shit.
It's so crazy how people beg the government. Like I hate when I see black people saying, "Oh yeah, we need to get this." We need, like, bro, this is your fucking place. Take that shit back. Like, listen, I'm white. I'm from Albania, but right under us is Egypt. You know, we're basically the brothers of Egypt. That's what Albania means. Albania. It means the foundation. From all the
Albania.
white world, we were the only ones given the knowledge because we were true of heart. That's
Right.
why I call in and I even speak on this because it's embedded in my blood.
Right.
You know, I'm anti-oppression. You know what I mean? Like, it's so sad, but like, I really hate seeing it, bro. Because it's like, I know you guys are smart. See, like, you know all about Moors. Like, I'm even looking at the chat, and other people know, bro. Like you guys got to get together and do the right. Like, there's a dude in Harlem. His name's Grand Sheikh Tarij El Bey. Let me tell you something. Every black person, like I said, I don't like using the word, but every black person in New York needs to get in contact with this man because this man is the closest thing I've ever seen in my life to what Noble Drew Ali is. Like, people need to really holler at this man. This man has the keys, the tools to your freedom, bro. Instead of waiting for some fucking cracker to give it back to you, holler at that man and get that shit back, bro. Take back what the fuck is yours, man. because they're poisoning your children. They're fucking throwing you in jail. They're giving your kids drugs and not books. You understand? And really, I say this from the heart because I love all yous here, man. I really do. I love everyone. I don't give a shit what anything is, bro. Like, but you guys have
Salute.
Because in Chicago, a lot of people know about Noble Drew Ali because that's the Moorish Science Temple, and that's where a lot of them was at. You know what I'm saying? But then when you got things like
White House.
when you the original exactly. But you got a lot of motherfuckers that don't believe in that shit too. They want to believe that everything that they was told by other motherfuckers
is the truth.
They be feeling they be feeling like yo black ass don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard people say that shit to people when they spitting the straight truth to them. Real shit.
You know what's
some black people don't like black people, man. Real shit.
Black on black crime, #1 in the nation.
What's the name of the house the president stays in? Just say the name.
The White House.
All right. Now, in Morocco, they made a movie. There's a special, beautiful city. It's called Casablanca. Does anyone know what Casablanca means if you translate it in English?
The White House.
There you go, my brother. Everything comes from you, and that's in Morocco. You understand? And
Morocco got some good hash, too.
To the original White House. That's all the facts you need to prove everything just right there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I just hate seeing
Salute,
it, bro.
man.
I just gotta see you guys get back, bro. I want, like, it's
Good fucking show today, man.
It's not us.
That's crazy. I was just talking about that at the barbershop yesterday with my barber. I was like, "Dad, how would the country?"
How you was
be
talking
if-
when you chewing
if
on your
all-
mustache at the same time?
Nah, excuse me, sir. I have no problem. I'm going to the barbershop every week now. So I don't chew
You
on
know,
my
Mel Kwame chewed on his mustache every Wednesday. Like, yo, shit, damn
looking like Jimmy Butler and
good.
shit.
Be flossing his teeth with that mustache hairs. All right, listen, great show.
Nah, but real
Salute,
shit, though.
salute to Church Avenue Dan's
Real
knowledge,
shit, though, Dan.
right? Great
Dan always
conversation.
happy when he come on.
Great conversation. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to hear people from all walks of life call up and spit fucking real shit, right? It's just good shit. Good show
Especially
today.
when you got old Richie Bunker over there. You know
I don't know what you're talking about, man. It's okay for blacks and I like other blacks, but Big Rich can't have a feeling towards Pakistanis and Bangladeshis, bro.
Hey, I love you like cook food.
Yeah, I know you do, brother. I know you do. All right, listen. Before we get Rich Bunker, before we get out of here, the video of the Mexican that stole Nino Brown's bag. Okay, he's gonna come creeping. I think he's in the shadows in the upper right corner, and then he slowly comes creeping like a Mexican, and then just takes the bag. All right, so
You gotta be.
but again, if you guys notice that we reposted the show on Team Ruckus, if you don't know, we have another channel on YouTube called Team Ruckus Presents. That's where all the shows go to. Team Ruckus Presents. And if you see on Team Ruckus Presents, I named the show Don't Mess with Nino Brown.
Or your ass is grass, man. But hey, that's how I go. You just stole some shit. You got to pay for it.
Yeah. So here's the video of the Mexican that took it. And eventually it was his ass. I want everybody to everybody have a good Wednesday. All right, be safe. We'll talk to you guys Friday morning for Friday morning
put your
freestyle.
mask on.
Yeah, great. Now fuck the mask. Don't put your mask on. Sick and tired of this mask shit. It ain't gonna stop none. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be smart. And we'll see you guys Friday for Friday morning freestyle. But before we leave. The Mexican of the video. I mean, the video of the Mexican. The video of the Mexican. Here we go. Jesus Christ. The Mexican of the video. Yeah, I'm totally ripped right now. All right, everybody have a good day. Salute to Clark. Salute to Max. Salute to Melquan. Salute to Church. Salute to Nino Brown. Did we miss anybody?
Salute to Rich.
Hey,
D. Holla.
Salute to D. Holla, Dr. AKA Dr. Snooze. Sleepy. As soon as D. Holla came on, why does everybody sound low? Because he sucks the life out of you, bro. AKA Drano.
Drano.
All right. Salute to everybody. This is the video, and we will talk Friday morning.
Salute.
It's not. There's no audience.
And the tripped out thing about it is, you guys have 24-hour surveillance all over the park. Like, why would you not? I feel sorry for his mom and dad because they're going to have to deal with his ass. They was up there vaping and all type of craziness. I'm like, dude, what the hell? So he was checking out. I had yeah. I know that's what he was wearing. Yep, dummy.
It's not. There's no audience.
And the tripped out thing about it is, you guys have 24-hour surveillance all over the park. Like, why would you not? I feel sorry for his mom and dad because they're going to have to deal with his ass. They was up there vaping and all type of craziness. I'm like, dude, what the hell? So he was checking out. I had yeah. I know that's what he was wearing. Yep, dummy.
It's not. There's no audience.